Can you start by stating your name, your organization, and what you do for the organization?
My name is Candace Shadkins. I'm here with Kenosha Paranormal. We try to document ghostly activity. What was the other question?
And are you the founder of the group?
I'm the founder of the group. Together with my husband, we founded it in 2005.
Oh, good. Okay. Right. Um, what to you should be considered paranormal?
What should be considered
What
paranormal?
would you consider to be a paranormal activity?
Anything that you can not explain away by reasonable measures. When all other explanations fail, sometimes you're left with a few little things that don't make any sense. And after you've looked at them and looked at them and looked at them and tried to find any feasible explanation, then I would consider that possibly paranormal.
What fascinates you about paranormal phenomena?
What fascinates me the most about it is that I don't think we'll probably know or ever know all of the answers. I don't think, personally, it's my opinion, I don't think we're supposed to know everything. I doubt that we ever will know everything. It'd be arrogant to try to say that we know it all. What fascinates me is what happens after you die. You know, how is this possible that people could come back? How is it possible that they can communicate with you? It's all really fascinating. It's like thinking about the vast universe. We can't even fathom it as human beings, and I don't know if we're supposed to.
What in your life introduced you to the paranormal? How did you become interested enough to start a group?
Well, I've always been interested as long as I can remember from a small child. I don't remember what prompted us to start the group, but we all went on a Halloween outing. And we took a tour of haunted woods, and it was supposed to be portals of Native American burial sites, and you were supposed to be able to meditate on these stones and have visions and things like that. And there were supposed to be ghosts in the woods, and we did that one year in 2005, and so I think that probably sparked it, because we've been continuing to do it ever since then. It's like the Halloween tour never stopped. We just kept going with it all this time.
What is your founding philosophy on ghost hunting? Do you see scientific means only, or do you include the use of psychics, or are there different levels of paranormal activity?
Well, with Kenosha Paranormal, we don't leave anything out. I would hate to exclude anybody. We're not purely a scientific. We don't normally travel with a psychic, but if we were doing a private residence and if the client requests to have a sensitive person, we would try to bring one. We're not closed-minded to it, but just because we don't normally travel with one. We also are not above whipping out dowsing rods, lighting a candle, playing with a quartz crystal. I would say I'm one of the ones that's into the more metaphysical. I like all that neat stuff, and so I'm always willing to try it, no fear of it. Our official mission is we are dedicated to the study, observation, documentation of ghosts, haunted locations, and urban legends. This is what we strive for. We want to catch it on video. We want to catch a picture of it. We want to catch it on audio, and we've been pretty successful. We have some pretty compelling EVPs that we've captured over the years, since we've started.
please share with us your favorite spots, favorite stories, what you found from your evidence, and what you or anyone or your team personally experienced. Give any funny moments, any your experiences of discovery, any yikes, dude, let's run occurrences.
A lot of funny stories. Well, we're comics. That's what we are secondary. First part of the question, some of our favorite places. Well, we're from Kenosha. Kenosha's in the southeastern part of Wisconsin, the very tip of it, right before you get to Illinois. We have some places there that are just fantastic. Kemper Hall is one of them. It was Episcopal girls' school, and it ran for over 100 years. It was run by nuns. Beautiful, beautiful, Gothic, old complex of buildings. It's just gorgeous. The county owns it now. They don't really like letting ghost hunting groups in there, but the grounds of it are operated as a county park, and you're free to go there during posted time. You got to be out by like 10 o'clock and experience some of that. They also run tours. Another great place in Kenosha is the Rhodey Opera House. It's got a long history. The original one was built in 1891. It burned down. They built it back, like within 5 years it had burned down. They built it back. Another company bought it, leveled it, built a new theater in 1927. That one is notorious for ghosts around where we come from. We went there in 2006 on Friday the 13th in October, brought a group through. Didn't get a whole lot, but it was fun. That's another one of my favorite places. We've been to Bachelor's Grove down in Midlothian, Illinois as a field trip. Sometimes, I'll just keep talking. Sometimes we have a lot of people that want to join our group. Our group is very small, and we don't let a lot of outsiders in because you have to be careful of the kind of people that you surround yourself when you're dealing with spirit. You said so yourself earlier. When you're dealing with spirit, you need a certain kind of personality, a certain amount of respect. But there's times when people, they just want to go. And so Bachelor's Grove was one of those times. 32 people came with us. We took a day trip. We drove 88 miles. We went down there, experienced it. It was during the day, of course. But that place, I'm sure, I don't know if you've heard of it, it's supposed to be the most haunted cemetery in America. I just had to go see it. They won't let you in there at night. I personally know people, other colleagues from other groups, in Illinois and that, who have gotten some outstanding pictures there, things you can't refute, so it's a weird place. That's another one of my favorites. I'll stop there because I could go on and on about that.